What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. Today we have the first actual duel of the Team Solemn Circus playmat here. So before you dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section what do you guys think about the playmat. On the left side here, we have David operating the Salamangreat deck, I believe. He's been playing a few decks lately, so it's hard to tell. And on the right side, we're playing Labrynth here. This is our second time playing Lab. We're gonna be starting off going first here, activating Coup Clock. And then we're going to activate a Store Victory. Actually, I might be wrong. I might be going second here and being able to activate some of these stuff here. We're going to be able to activate and set a big welcome off of the Coup Clock, off the Store Victory, discarding the Chandelier. And then Coup Clock's going to be summoning itself out here. And then we're going to be activating the big welcome. They're going to be chaining the Ash Blossom here. And that's going to be quite rough for us. And they're going to start off by activating a side-hit mining. So doing all that during their standby phase. Or draw phase would be in this case here, is very nice here. They're going to be searching for the Salamangreat Fire, pitching that Nibiru from their hand, and that's going to be normal summoned, activating the effect here, getting the Gazelle, but keep in mind, we haven't actually really lost anything here. They've gone down 3 cards now, search for a Fire and then search for the Gazelle. They're going to go for the Balinks, and then they're going to be summoning out the Gazelle here, dumping and searching for the Salamangreat here. And then they get to dump either a Foxy or the Trap here. Not Foxy, I keep saying Foxy. Dumping the Spinny here. Spinny can summon itself out. And they're going to go for a Mirage Stalio here. Then they're thinking, do I bounce this? But it's not really worth it there. They're going to be sending the XYZ material to summon out the Jack Jaguar. So they do still have a pretty nice combo, but we're going to go for a Sunlight Wolf here. And then Sunlight Wolf or Jack Jaguar will add back the Baling to summon itself out. And then we're going to be going right into the new Link 4 here, activating the Sanctuary here, relinking into the Link 4. And that's going to be able to activate its effects. I believe it searches for a Trap. So searching for the Rage. I am noticing how sensitive this camera is. Every time we put a deck down on the table here. We're going to be setting 2 cards here and passing. We know one of them most likely is the Rage. And here we're going to draw for turn. We're going to activate an Extravagance, telling them to banish. With those Team Solomon Circus sleeves, we are all merged out here. Unfortunately, they can't be used in the main deck, but we are using them in the extra deck still. We get to draw 2 here, which is very nice, having lots of cards that we can be able to use there. We're going to normal summon with the Ariana here, and then we can activate the effect. We can't send it from field, unfortunately. The other furnitures do let us send from field, but we could search for Arias if we do have a Trap in the hand. But we're going to search for the big welcome instead here. Our opponent's going to have to either solve our board, or we're going to have the turn to use the traps. We can also activate the Big Welcome in the graveyard to bounce back the Coup Clock here, but then we won't be able to activate the Big Welcome again this turn. So we're going to be linking away for an Anima here, which is going to be forcing out the Rage. We're going to activate the effect here of the Anima. It's going to be hit with the Rage here, popping our cards. And then we activate the effect of Heavenly Lord to be able to activate here, protecting our graveyard, or protecting our set cards. And then we can activate the effect of Lady to summon herself out. Activate the Big Welcome, banishing itself to bounce back the copy there of the link, and then it's going to let us add back both copies here of Chandelier and the Storvy. We're going to activate the Chandelier, pitching the Storvy there. That's going to let us set a regular welcome, and then we can also add back the Coup Clock here to our hand. I do think that Storvy does have to summon himself out, so we would have had to like summon himself to Storvy and then activate the Storvy instead of the Chandelier there. So a little bit of a misplay, but it doesn't matter nonetheless. Then we're going to activate the Welcome Labyrinth here. That's going to let us summon out the Lovely. And we get to chain the Lady here. Setting the Eradicator. David does not look too excited about Eradicator. We do see the Will of Salamangreat in his hand there. And then when we summon out the Lovely here, and we do have the big Welcome in the hand here, and then we're going to activate the Lovely effect to set the Welcome back. Enter battle phase and attack with the Lovely there. And then setting 2 more cards here and passing with just the Lord in the hand. In their draw phase, we do see a Crow. We're going to activate Big Welcome here. And then we're going to be chaining the Lovely. Setting the call, whatever, the DDG, different dimension grounds here. Summoning out the Ariana. And then we'll be able to activate the effect, bouncing back the Lady. Ariana 1, Kukla, or Ariana 1, or Lovely 1, Ariana 2, Chandelier 3, and then Kukla, or the Storvy 4. And you can activate the effect of the DD Crow here. Getting rid of the Coup Clock. Then we're going to chain Lady as well to summon herself out. Searching for the Arias. I have cut this card by now, by the way. And then we're going to be destroying the one of the random cards in hand here. And then we can activate the Lord to summon itself out. Or activating the Eradicator here instead. Interesting. Calling spells. It's going to chain charge of the Salamangreat, I believe the word is. He put back 2, summon 1 out. It's actually really cool, to be honest. I didn't actually know this was really a card. I've never saw it before, but he's playing it out here. It like returns 2 to the extra deck and summons, or returns 2 to the deck. I don't really know, to be honest. He's going to summon out the big guy again. And then we're going to be destroying all their cards. And then we can summon out the copy of the prison if we wanted to here. But we're choosing not to. All they have left is Balance and Fire in the graveyard that can activate here. But we're still... Oh, and Spinny, I guess. So they're going to activate the Spinny, summon himself out. But we're still we're in a great position here. I do see some weird cards like Proxy F Magician as well as Pit Knight in there as well. I don't know what David's cooking up here. This might actually be the Salamangreat FTK in there, if I do recall. The Fusion lets you like FTK or something by returning the attack to 0. Then they're going to link away for the Balinx. We're going to activate Big Welcome here. Not quite sure what this does do for us here? We could have activated Big Welcome first. Or we could have activated Welcome first, and then we could have set it with Big Welcome. But we're going to summon out the Lovely here. And then the Jaguar is going to be summoning himself back out. Then we're going to activate the Lord. The Lord's going to be able to set the Big Welcome here. I don't really get why we're doing this. I wish we... Yeah, so we cut the Arias for a second Kuklok because it essentially does the same thing, but like we don't have to have another combo card for it. And I'd rather, like, I find my Kuklok being banished a lot lately, so that's really what we're changing it for. So I just want to let people know that, because like in this case, if we would have been able to search for the Kuklok, we could have activated Kuklok, and then instead of like letting him link away, we could have just activated DDG, and then all of this stuff would just been like stopped. But we're going to be imperming the Splash Mage here. But yeah, like against any like Salad deck, or not even Salad, any Cyber's deck, or like even like Tier Elements, of course, different Dimension Grounds is absolutely insane. But he's going to go for a Heat Soul, and then he's going to activate the effect here, letting him gain or pay 1,000 to draw a card. We're going to say it doesn't even matter. And then I do get to see the card. It is the Weasel here, which is one of the best cards to draw off this. We should have cut after all. And he's going to link away into a copy of the Fire Phoenix once again. Then Weasel can activate its effects here actually to draw himself another card, giving us a Balinx, putting him to the bottom of the deck, and then drawing a card. We do see it though, and we get to see, or there's another Gazelle. It's going to go battle phase and attack into anything, and you can act with the effect of the fire, summoning itself, or stop, making it go to 0 so it can then destroy itself. Activate the effect of Power Phoenix in the graveyard, summon itself out and gain the attack. And then we're going to be taking a whole lot of damage here. I think we take like 5,000 off that, but it's not going to be enough because we have Big Welcome in the graveyard to bounce it back. It's going to normal summon out the Gazelle, activate the effect here. I don't know why. Dumping another Fire Engrave. So I guess trying to like make sure it gets destroyed so it can do it again. But we're going to be activating the effect of Kuklok, or not, why do I keep saying Kuklok, man? Storvy Torvy hit the graveyard with the Chandelier to set a Welcome Labrynth here. And we're going to draw once again. We do have the Big Welcome in the graveyard that can bounce back, and then we're going to get all the effects to summon, yada yada yada, as well as reset the Welcome Labrynth. So, but we're just getting the resource games at this point, you know. Might as well. We are 100% in control of this game here. As long as we have a Chaos Angel left in the extra deck, we are just absolutely big chilling. Because we can actually just tribute over the Heavenly for the Arias, then go into a copy of the Chaos Angel here, and then we essentially just win there. We're going to be activating the effect of Big Welcome, Chain Lady, set a Imperm. So as you guys can tell, we're running out of traps, as well as Imperm is not even a bad trap, by the way. You know, being able to like get this another infinite impermanence essentially. But we're gonna be summoning back out the lady, bouncing back lady, and then we can activate the effect of Storvy Torvy, Ariana, Lovely, and actually Ariana can summon out the Arias as well, if I do recall. And we're gonna draw one, and then we can summon out the Arias here, and then we can just synchro away for the copy of the Ariana as well as Arias for the Chaos Angel. So we are going to be going for the Chaos Angel here, banishing the copy here of the banish it. And he realized what's coming. We're going to go for the Muttcracker, do it again, and it's going to be just enough for game here. So going on into game 2 with Salamangreat, going to be able to choose who's going to go first or second. But the thing with this deck is, this is a turn 0 Labrynth. I've always disliked this deck. I'm the one playing it, which is kind of funny enough. But I said in the comment section the other day, if you can't beat them, join them. This deck is super degenerate. I think that Kuklok is probably the problematic card. But even Kuklok is a problematic card. But even Story of Torvies and Chandelier, the fact that they're just able to get so much resources, and I'm glad they can only set a welcome trap. But just them being able to do the craziest stuff, just turn 0, just makes it the deck actually just degenerate. That's the thing with super powerful trap cards, is that the problems isn't skill drain. The problem isn't Big Welcome. As much as Big Welcome is a crazy card, it doesn't really facilitate anything other than the other cards in the deck. While Kuklok is just okay, you can activate any trap you want this turn, which is just absolutely insane. If you can go turn 0, that's what's the issue with tier. No matter whose turn it was they were playing. We're going to start off once again, them going first. We activate the Kuklok, and then we activate the Chandelier in the draw phase again here. This is going to be discarding itself and another copy here of Ash Blossom. So then we can set a Big Welcome. Then Kuklok's going to summon himself out here. But we're going to get hit with a Crow on this. Very nice. Another reason why I want to play 2 Kuklok. But then we can still activate the Lady, summon himself out. And then we can activate the Big Welcome regardless, because we do control a Labrynth. But we're going to get hit with another Crow on the Chandelier. They're down now 2 cards though. And we can summon out the Lovely here, bounce back the Lady, get the effects to pop a card. We can do lots of stuff here. But they did end up chaining the Crow, so we couldn't get the effect of the Lady. But we are going to be activating Lovely, popping the card, popping the Sanctuary in their hand, which was a brick, but now they're down to 2 cards. 2 cards out of their 5, and they haven't done anything, but now they just set a card and pass. We're going to draw a card, and yes, we did use, 3 cards here. But we still have the Lovely and the Lady, as well as being able to bounce. But the Big Welcome, there's just so much stuff. We're gonna activate the Extravagance to draw 2 right away as well. We did lose those 2 cards, but now we're getting them right back here. And we do reveal that the Chaos Angels are still in there. David is one of our good friends, on the squad himself. Then we're gonna activate the effect of Story of Victory, discarding another copy of Ash. Just absolutely disrespecting, discarding those hand traps that we just don't need. We're you're not playing. Setting the Welcome Labrynth. Activating the Lady, summoning herself out. I could have set Big Welcome there, but we're going to activate the Big Welcome to try to bounce the back row. Then he's making sure that Lovely does not trigger. I don't think it triggers. But he's making sure. He's going to chain the Rage, send the Spinny there. Then we're what the heck does this do? Then we can actually chain the Lady here to set a trap, which is kind of funny here. That gets us so much advantage. And we can just set the Big Welcome if we wanted to. But sending Daruma Dharma Cannon. So at this point, we are in complete control of the game, because we can just flip face down his monsters before you even get a chance to link summon here. But he pops the Lovely. But he's now down to 0 cards, and then draws for turn here. We have the Welcome in our hand, or I guess set. We have the Daruma Cannon here. He's going to activate the Welcome, or we're going to activate the Welcome. He's going to chain Ash Blossom here, and just pass once again. Here we're going to turn the Lady into attack, activate the effect of Chandelier, setting the big welcome. And then just going to go battle phase attack, activate effect here. Or, looks like we're thinking. Now I'm just going to pass on that. And then he draws a Rage. Wow. Or, he draws Roar. That's very unfortunate. That's going to be just an automatic win. We're going to activate Big Welcome, summon Lovely, and then bounce back Lady. Activate the effect here of Lovely, Welcome Labrynth, Chandelier, as well as the Story Vitarvi here. Setting, and then special summoning and adding, popping the card in hand, which is the Roar, and he scoops it up here with the Labrynth deck, taking the win here. As you guys can see, this being an absolute degenerate type of deck there. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I want to see some more content like this. And don't forget to stay safe. Peace.